Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi, my name is Asnia. I'm on TikTok today, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you the miracles that Allah has done for me in the past 2.5 years that elevated my status and knowledge in Islam. And one of them is so when I was going through my homelessness, I won't get into that today, but I was experiencing homelessness for a lot of reasons that I cannot say right now. But I went through a depressive episode. Like it was, I don't know, I lost my job and everything. Like I was going through it. So I got on sorry. I have a speech impediment. Anyways, I got on some substances, and there's this certain substance that I couldn't quite leave alone because I think it muted the pain as I thought it did. Anyways, sorry, I had to cut that off. I was feeling the blues and everything, so to whom it may concern, you might know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, then I guess you don't. But anyways, for some reason, the substances that I did muted the pain. Well, I thought it did, as I said. And I remember this certain day I was telling myself to not do that, but I felt so alone and so miserable and so hated and defeated that I was like, I'm gonna get high off of these anyways. I was alone. I shouldn't have done it alone, but I was alone. I did not plan to try to off myself, but I just wanted the pain to stop. So I took the same amounts I thought were fine. Usually I always try to not do too much, but I thought what I did was enough. So the last thing I remember was I did the amounts I always did to feel satisfied. The last thing I remember was I went down to the floor as I was falling asleep, but I think I dropped to the floor. But so it was the last thing I remember the time was 11 something p.m. I took it. I dropped to the floor. I remembered my body going to the floor. I don't remember anything after that. I tell you what, I OD'd that day. I woke up the next morning. My body was ice cold. When I got up, I couldn't feel, because I was shoeless, I couldn't feel the ground under me because how cold my feet felt. And then my tongue, I couldn't feel my tongue. And just nothing felt right. And I could barely move my body. I was out of balance. And I woke up from the sun hitting my face. I opened my eyes, was just staring towards the sun. And I threw up that entire morning. I was throwing up. The entire morning I spent throwing up. So Allah dropped the temperature of my body so low and preserved me and woke me up the next day, because the substance I was doing, you can't wake up from an overdose if you don't have the Narcan. So no Narcan, nobody was around me to save me, nothing. I OD'd, and Allah chose to wake me up. I didn't tell Allah to do it. He just woke me up. Allah knew I deserved a second chance, and Allah did not want me to meet Him in that position. So my Creator loved me so much that He was able to rise me back up hours later after I overdosed with nobody around me.